In this video, I am showing you the Nearity MemPod Pro 2S headset. I know that it is a mouthful, and this is the headset. It is more than just an open ear headset for calls and so forth. It has some cool AI and recording features. So that's why I'm showing this thing to you. Now, it comes in a nice box, pretty standard. The instruction is in kind of a card like this, which I kind of like because then you can just quickly flip through it. Diagram shows you what button does what. It also comes with a USB A to C cable for charging, which I actually don't need. But very importantly, this is a Bluetooth headset, right? It will certainly connect to my phone, my iPhone 16 Pro using Bluetooth, but it comes with a dongle. So what I like to do is plug the dongle directly into my Mac so that I don't have to keep having too many Bluetooth devices paired. It will just recognize the dongle as the MemPod Pro 2S, and that's all you need. And the headset is pre-connected or pre-paired to the dongle, so that works really nicely. The dongle is a USB-A dongle. I don't really have USB-A port on my Mac anymore, so I have an adapter that takes the USB-A, adapted it to a USB-C, and then I plug that into my MacBook Pro. Right now, though, I'm recording through the condenser mic I have here because I want to show you the device first. So it has an over-ear design. The mic boom can be rotated so that it's compact when it's not used, and then you can rotate it down. I find that I put it down to the furthest down settings, and this just fits into my face perfectly, and I'll show you, and it would just be like this next to my mouth. The material is very nice. It has mostly soft plastic because this part may touch your neck, but then the two boxes here are hard plastic, so just the right blend. Everything else feel premium, and it's very light. So one of the key things about this thing is it is 31 grams, which basically is nothing. So when you're wearing it, I have this over my ear on top of my glasses arm, and I don't feel it at all. So basically you can wear it for hours at a time for long calls. So there are 4 buttons on the device, all on the left side. On this box, the bottom, it has plus or minus up and down volume control, which makes sense. The power switches in the back separated from the volume control, which is very good, so you will never confuse them. All the buttons have a little bit audio feedback, a click, and also some tactile feedback, a click, so you can feel it so that you know you have pressed it. The coolest button, though, is the button that is at the end of the boom here. There's a button here. Pressing that will start and stop recording, and there are 2 different recording modes, which I'll tell you later on in the video, but let's cover the basics first. So I'm going to put this on and start recording the rest of the video using this as a device so that you can hear how good, or maybe not good, how good it sounds. All right, so now I have put the headset on. I'm actually recording through this thing now. So you can hear I am recording through the mic here. You can see it fits onto my head very well because it's so light. I barely feel the device on my head. And this boom, as I mentioned earlier, it's adjustable. It's hard to do it without you to see it. But when I move it all the way down to the bottom, that seems to be the right um, angle, at least for my face. So that works really well right here by my mouth. And I have glasses, and even with glasses, it's fitting over my ear, as you can see, and on top of my glasses arm, totally fine. Let's talk about sound quality. So, these are open ear headsets, right? There's 2 little speakers on here and here that's firing into my ear is good, but not audio grade. So they're perfectly fine for phone calls, listening to podcasts, and maybe YouTube videos that are mostly human talking. They are not great for through music listening. So if you listen to rock, jazz, whatever, the audio tends to be a little bit compressed, very tight soundstage, and they're really not designed for musical enjoyment, which is fine. That's not what it is for. To me, primarily, this is a communication device. Having said that, not only the sound quality that I hear is important, the performance of the mic is equally important because you, on the other side of a Zoom call, needs to hear me very well. So right now, I am in my office, very, very quiet, and the mic pickup should be very, very good. But I'm going to do my standard environmental sound test now. I have a Sonos system over there that can be quite loud, and I'm going to start playing a coffee shop simulation. So I'm just using my phone here. And so because this is open ear, I can hear the environmental noise. It's very, very light right now. It's kind of like a, you know, not busy coffee shop. But so now it is loud, not very loud. And I wonder if you can hear that environmental sound at all. And I'm just speaking with the regular volume. So I'm going to turn it up. So now it's really loud. This is like, airport at its busiest time. It's giving me a headache kind of loud, and I'm speaking with the same volume over here. And how much of the environmental noise is picking up by this or rejected by it, it's very, very important, right? So right now, I'm basically trying to do a Zoom call in the middle of a busy airport, which is kind of crazy. Turn it back down a little bit. So now it's still loud, not too bad. And then now it's not much noise at all. And then now it is back to complete quiet. So those are the different levels of environmental noise around me. What can you hear will tell you how good the mic built-in noise cancellation is working. And the mic is here close to my mouth, so that helps, but it also needs to do noise cancellation for everything else that is in my environment. So I just reviewed that recording that you just heard, and I was surprised how well this guy is blocking the sound. So the coffee shop simulation sound was really, really, really loud, and I cannot hear it, right? You cannot hear it on that track to the point where, are you going to even trust what I just did? So what I'm going to do is now I'm switched over to my AKG mic. Let me see, bring this guy over here. So I'm not using this guy at all. I just leave it on my head. But I am using the AKG mic, which you can tell the sound quality. It obviously is better. This is a condenser mic, direct USB connection into my MacBook Pro, which is what I'm using. But I'm going to, again, go play. Let's get this in camera. The same coffee shop sound simulation here. So it's playing kind of over there. And if I crank it up to the same volume, my gut is this guy is picking up that sound because this has no built-in noise cancellation. So that's the difference. It was this loud when I was recording the track just now using the Nearity headset, and I cannot hear it at all. So switch it off. Go back. So now I'm still on the condenser mic, but you can see the difference in sound quality. So the next part, finally, I'm getting into the smart recording feature of this headset, that what makes it different. Now, what it has two different record mode. One is live recording, one is call recording. I'm going to show you live recording first. Live recording just means I'm basically using this device, as a voice recorder. So on the boom, there's this button here, and if I press and hold for a second, it will start recording from the mic. So this is like, in the old days, I have a dictaphone, right? I'm just recording into this guy. And to demonstrate it, this is kind of messy. I have the AKG mic on, so you can hear it for now, live demonstrating. What you're hearing right now is through my condenser mic, but this guy's recording as well. So I'm going to just press and hold. And the headset actually tells me live record start. It's pronouncing the word record incorrectly, which is kind of funny. So while you're hearing me out here, the device is recording everything I'm saying onto the memory storage on the device itself. So again, I am using the live record feature where it's just taking notes from what I'm talking about. So in a way, in the simplest form, we have a small voice recorder right now in my headset. Now you can say, yeah, I can do it on my phone as well. Sure, but if I have the headset, it's just way easier to have this on me and just record. If you are the kind of person who likes to take audio note, have this thing on, you can walk around the office doing whatever, and it's recording. So I'm going to stop it now by pressing on this, and I'm trying to see if I can get actually, let me try this. I'm going to have the speaker pointing into my mic here as I press it. You may hear it say live recording stop or live record stop. Let's try this.
Stop.
Right, so I think that happened. So now on this guy, let's put it back on my head. On the device, it has a recording. So I'm going to go to the app, which is a key part of this setup here. Let me show you. So this is the Nearity app. I'm going to go to the middle button, and there's phone and device, right? So I have a couple of recordings already on the app, but I'm going to click on device, and it just synced up and loaded the recording I made. So it says live recording 1 minute, and I'm going to press this little download guy, and it is downloading from the headset onto my iPhone 16 Pro. So you're watching this live here, and it's downloading via Bluetooth. Not the fastest in the world, but it's working. So about a minute worth of talking, and we are 56% through. So let's give it some time. %. So what happens is it's pulling the recording from the headset onto the phone, and then once it's on the phone, all the smart is done on the phone. So there you go, it's done. No more recording. I'm going to go over the phone, and you can see there's a new recording there. So I'm going to click on it. Now, it uses, I believe, ChatGPT to AI summary, but it's saying the transcript is too short. So I'm going to just press on the transcript side. And I think you can read this, right? Basically, everything that you heard from the original recording is now transcribed. So you see how that works. Use this as a dictaphone if you know what that is, you're old enough. Download it onto my phone, it will transcribe it. Now you can do this, with other services. You can upload this to ChatGPT and do it yourself, but the whole thing is integrated, and that's what makes it useful. But this is not all. The other cool feature is call recording. So this is where I can use this to record a phone call without the other side noticing. So that's an interesting use case here, right? So basically, if I'm on a Zoom call or if I'm on a phone call, I can just start recording both ends of the conversation. And to make this work, it is basically recording what is going through the Bluetooth wire, if you like. So just to show you what I'm going to do, I'm still recording through this guy, but I am also pairing my phone with the headset. So my phone is connected to the headset, but you're watching this live and hearing me through the AKG mic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a phone call to AT&T Business. Sunday, they're not going to answer, but you're going to obviously hear the recorded agent on the AT&T side and me talking. So let me just do this. So now I'm hearing the AT&T prompt. I'm going to press and hold this button. And then this guy says call record start or call recording start. So I'm listening to the recording. And the headset is recording what AT&T is saying right now. and also what I'm saying. I'm talking over it, so the recording is not going to be as clear. The transcription is not going to be as clear. But right now, myself and what's on the other end of this phone, it's being recorded into the device. So I'm just going to hang up now. And then the headset has stopped. So right now, there should be a recording of the conversation, what is called a live recording, onto the app. So let's go check it out. So again, back into the app, and click device. It says call recording. Click down, it's downloading. So right, remember, this is now a call recording and not a live recording. And that's shorter, so it's faster. And done. So new recording, click into it, click on the transcript, and you can kind of read it. It's kind of mixed up, you know, AT&T, etc., etc. So it has both ends of the conversation, which is very useful for recording a phone call or a Zoom call.
Thank you for calling AT&T Small Business.
So I'm
If you are
listening to
calling
the recording,
AT&T about existing or new cell phone service,
and
also
the
referred
headset is
to as
recording
wireless
what AT&T
or
is saying
mobile
right now,
service,
and
please
also
press
what I'm
1.
saying.
If you are calling about
I'm
your
talking
home
over it, so
account,
the
please
recording
press
is not going to be as
2.
clear. The
If you are
transcription is not
calling
going to be
about
as
your
clear.
business account,
But right
please
now,
press 3.
myself and what's
To
on the
hear
other end
these
of this
options
phone, it's being
again,
recorded
please press 9.
into the device. So I'm just going to hang up now. All right, so let me summarize what's going on here, right? With the headset, I can, if I'm not on the call, I can click and hold the boom button and just basically do a recording of myself, taking notes and so forth. If I'm on a call using this headset, so either Bluetooth to my phone or maybe Bluetooth via the dongle to my Mac here, let's say I'm on a Zoom call and I press and hold the button here, it will record both ends, anything that goes on the over the Bluetooth link. All right, so I switch back to recording through the MemPod Pro 2S so that you can continue to test out or listen to the mic performance. So you have seen my performance really good. The recording live and call recording feature, it's where it shines, and then the additional transcribing is really cool as well. So it is using ChatGPT. So the app includes 480 minutes of free transcription per month. And if you need more, you're going to start paying for it. So if you're an average user, that may be enough. If not, then there's a question where do you want to use their transcription service or do you download the audio and do it somewhere else? So that's up to you. But with or without the transcription service, it is quite good. And because it is a hardware plus software solution, I don't think it is unreasonable to just use the transcription service, because once you get used to it, it is really, really good, right? You can make notes, you can record Zoom calls, you can record meetings, and it's all in one. To summarize, I think it is a good pair of open-ear headset for calls in general. The design, the amazing noise cancellation quality, and so forth. And then the smart live and call recording feature is the special sauce. The only thing is it does require the iOS app, in my case, the mobile app, to put the recording down and then do the transcription. But overall, it is a pretty unique device. My gut is there may be more of these things coming out in the future, but right now, this is the only pair I know that will do this. So if you're interested, give it a try. I think you'll like it.